Most people would get pretty excited if they were told they had to spend $54,000 in 3 days, but in all honesty, nothing could be further from the truth when you own your own small business. Today's story doesn't start on January 1st when the fiscal year ends. My story actually starts 3 months prior to that, around October 1st. That's when I began my end of year budgeting, but this year I planned it a little too tight. What am I talking about? On October 1st, I start to forecast where my gross revenue is going to be and where my expenses are, and I try to get those to match up as close as possible to eliminate as much profit as I can from the company. The reason I do that is Uncle Sam will take 30% of all the profit my company shows. And don't get me wrong, I love what Uncle Sam's doing, but I don't feel like giving him 30% of all my hard-earned labor. In fact, I just don't think Uncle Sam has the same interest in spending my money the way that I want to spend my money. So that gives me just enough time that I can reinvest all my funds and build my company to where I want to go instead of giving that money away. But this year, I didn't budget quite right. In fact, I planned too tight. I try to get those numbers to match up, but sometimes you don't see the little things that take you by surprise. And that's what happened to me this year. Some major repair bills came in. You've seen that in one of the other videos. And when those repair bills came in, it didn't leave me enough funds to pay the necessary things that I could forecast for, such as an insurance bill for $20,000. I was prepped and ready for that. Or a fuel bill of $10,000. No big deal, I knew that was coming. But when my funds are eaten up by unexpected repairs, I've got to now have a quick cash injection. And with 3 days left in the season, I took the money that I had earned off from a demolition job, which some of you may be familiar with, where I was standing inside of a house talking about doing a kitchen remodel. Well, we're doing an extreme kitchen remodel today. Nothing like opening up the view a little bit, right? I used those funds to inject money back into the company so that I could pay my repair bills, insurance, rent, I could make payroll, and I could give bonuses to each and every one of my guys. It's those little things that you've got to be ready for. As a business owner, you're gonna always have surprises. There's never a dull day. I see some of the absolute best businesses making the most preventable mistakes, and that is starting their fiscal planning after the year ends, which means they are being reactive. So January 1st comes and they start doing their taxes. It's too late at that point. They can't do anything but react to what's already happened. Believe it or not, the chimney is the most dangerous part of a demolition job because it can kick back and kill the operator. Just like we plan how we're going to take down that chimney safely, you need to pre-plan how you're going to end your fiscal year. If you begin your planning 3 months prior to the year ending, you may have some budgeting and you may have some issues that you have to address. But that gives you enough time to plan so that you can make everything match so there's no surprises. Taxes are 30% of the profit equation. They're 30% of the success or failure of your business. Do not become a victim. Begin your planning ahead of time. And do me a favor, set yourself a reminder on your superphone right now to start your year-end planning around October 1st. When you set that reminder, put in it, watch Dirt Monkey's video, why he had to spend $54,000 in 3 days, because that should hopefully drive home the message. You need to start forecasting where your gross revenue is going to be, where your expenses are going to be, and hopefully get those to match as close as possible so that you can keep all of your hard-earned money. It's a struggle each one of us faces. It doesn't matter if you're an employee or if you own a company. We all deserve to keep as much of our own money as possible. When you start planning ahead, you have a better chance of doing that. Become proactive, not reactive. I hope this video has helped you guys out. God bless. Go get them. It's freaking cold out. It's -4 in my garage right now. That's Minnesota for you in January. Why aren't I in my office filming this? Because I'd rather be in my garage, to be honest with you. Even at -4. I want you guys to be able to keep as much of your own income as possible. And this video is gonna suck to edit. I can't believe I'm recording this crap.